Yo, 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 Combo's back, and today we're going to react to another video from the Piggy Theorists, aka the full story of the three Veggiteers, which revolves around Mr. P and Mrs. P. As of the three Veggiteers, so if you guys are ready for this, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and let's begin. Alright, here we go. New episode.
Brooke, Chloe, Olivia,
Nah.
please forgive me. Where
MA?
are you? I don't want to lose you too. Please come back.
Nah, we got MA348 in here, bro.
Dude, are you alright?
Oh my god.
What is it?
Yeah,
That
I'm
AJ
fine.
model.
It was all just a nightmare.
Did somebody say nightmare?
Oh my
Absolutely not. Well, would you like to talk about it?
After I gave my wife the cure we
Nightmare,
made,
bro.
she started to feel better, but later, she'd become hostile. I didn't have the heart to stop her, so I let her go.
Okay, go
Oh
on.
my god.
I would later
Luke.
remember my children and would go back to the house to check on them. And when I got back home, I searched the barn and
They're gone. What the
Missing
hell?
vegetables. That's an interesting topic of discussion. An amazing topic of discussion for the newest episode of Piggy Theory.
Are you seriously gonna make a YouTube video on this shit?
Yo. Yo, MA, language, bro. Top 10 collabs. Okay, so far not bad, bro. I did not expect MA to be here, and then we have Nightmare. Did someone say Nightmare?
Hello, Internet, and welcome to Piggy Theory, the show that still isn't monetized. Seriously, I'm basically paying to work here.
Actually, we're monetized now.
Wait, really?
Yes, and it's all thanks to our loyal viewers. So I wanted to thank you all for basically everything. You guys have surprised us many times with your support, and we wouldn't have made it this far without you. Anyways, you can continue, AJ.
I'm AJD, an on-the-rise Piggy YouTuber who is now becoming the newest host of Piggy Theory.
Yes, sir.
I've also helped write some of the scripts for this channel as well. I've waited a long time for this. In today's episode of Piggy Theory, we're researching the lore of the three Veggiteers, hidden in new secret notes that can now be found all throughout the game. This update introduces us to Brooke, a beetroot, Chloe, a carrot, and Olivia, an onion, and confirmed the new canon names of Mr. and Mrs. P, which are Paul and Piper. Seriously, who greenlit this bullshit? Interestingly enough, they aren't the same species as Paul and Piper, which has led many to joke about, just take a look.
Why are the kids different vegetables? Mr. P is a poppy seed
Vegetables?
and Mrs. P is also a poppy seed, so this doesn't really make any sense. The only other reason I can think is Mrs. P probably cheated on Mr. What? Who would say such a thing?
Okay, MA.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't just say that. One note reveals that Mr. P was out foraging for food one day when he came across the three
Vegetables.
Veggiteers. Another tells us that he then brought them back to his home, where he and Mrs. P allowed the kids to stay with them, forming a makeshift family, as Mrs. P puts it. Over time, the
there's
kids
thinking
continued to
goals.
grow and make memories. But then, disaster would strike. Mrs. P would fall ill with the Linnaeum disease. Mr. P swore that he would do everything in his power to save her, and that came at a cost. Mr. P began to neglect the Veggiteers, making no time for them in his schedule. After the infection broke out, he looked for the Veggiteers at the barn, but they were nowhere to be seen. So, you may be wondering what became of them after the infection broke out. Well, you see, the quest for the three Veggiteer skin shows them in a variety of different places, all accompanied by a single note that they had written. Given where the Veggiteers are and the context of each note, we can speculate that they ran away from home after Mr. P began neglecting them.
So, my nightmare was true?
Did somebody say
Oh my god.
nightmare?
That should do the job. But yeah, the nightmare is
Holy.
true. Now, obviously this raises even more questions.
Damn, bro. Rip Nightmare.
What happened to the Veggiteers after they ran away? What importance do they have in the story? Did Mr. P ever find them again?
No, he
All
never
of these
did.
questions can be answered with a little bit of digging.
Yeah,
While
Mr.
we
P
can't
never
know for
did.
sure what happened to the Veggiteers
Banana
after
Man.
they ran away, there are only a few possibilities. Firstly, they could have stuck together and survived the infection on their own. This is something they seem to be capable of, given how Mr. P found them without parents and adopted them without any trouble. Secondly, they could have become infected, as that is a common fate for many Evolians in Piggy's story. What's interesting to note is that we can see their infected pupil colors in
happened
the
to you?
skin.
You can't kill
And
them.
if you've
Shut up,
watched
bro.
one of our previous theories, which is, in my opinion,
That's what I
our
was in. Me and
best
Sick Boy, we were
theory,
in that.
you know that we
I
figured
was-
out
we
how
were
we
in that.
identify the meanings of each pupil color. And our meanings still hold true in this context. Brooke's wide eyes are meant to symbolize dedication. When the Veggiteers ran away from home, she was dedicated to keeping her siblings safe.
Yep.
Chloe's glasses and missing portion of her body make her dependent, which is why she specifically has magenta or purple irises. As for
Right.
Olivia, she seems to actually have gray pupils, which is something we haven't seen in a canon Piggy character in the franchise.
That's true. we
Now,
haven't.
thirdly, which is the most possible answer, they could have been separated given how we see them during the skin quest. They're not by each
That's
other's
true.
sides, rather they're alone. Since
The
another
gallery,
skin
the school, and
quest,
the carnival.
Primrose, that seemed to have a lot of evidence leading to it being canon,
Q splits.
this could be the situation with the Veggiteers. For now, we'll leave it up to all of you to give us your own theories in the comment section. But to answer the second
Oh,
question,
Jake.
it is likely that the Veggiteers have no importance to the story, other than as a segue into a note that reveals what happened to Mr. P
Mr.
after the events of Book 2. Paul talks about how he searched for the Veggiteers when the infection broke out to no avail, but then mentions something interesting. He mentions that he's hopeful we'll finish this cure soon. This is where things begin to click.
Yep.
See, this note is actually found in the lab chapter in Book 2, and
Yep,
I
yep.
believe that this was intentional. There was not only a cure in that lab, but also a note there that mentioned Mr. P as well, allowing us to theorize that Mr. P was also brought up north to work on the cure, likely by the military. So,
True.
with all of these new
Okay.
theories in mind, we can piece together the entire story of the Poppy Seed family. Paul and Piper met when they were kids during their time in school, becoming great friends over time. At some unknown point, they would begin dating, and Paul would later build up the courage to propose, with Piper accepting. They would get married with no plans of having or adopting kids of their own, but things would all change one fateful day. Mr. P, when foraging around for fruits and veggies outside, would come across a ragtag group of friends, all anthropomorphic vegetables like he and Piper. After inviting them into his home, a makeshift family would be formed as the kids seemed to be without
So
parents.
Mrs. P
As
never
time
had
went on,
those-
they
so
continued to grow
Mrs. P
closer,
never had the kids.
sharing
It
and
was
making
him.
wonderful memories
I mean,
with each
they found
other,
them.
as well as
And
fighting
they're
through
cyberbullying.
troubling experiences. One day, Olivia would run away from home because Piper put onion powder in her food because she's an onion,
What
and
the f-
that's cannibalism.
Piper, what is
Now
wrong with
that I
you?
think about it, I have a memory just like that.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh my.
Oh, hey,
Mr.
I'm
Cheese.
just eating some chips.
Oh, can I have some?
I don't think you would want to.
Come on, just one chip.
I recommend not to.
Mr.
Ah,
Cheese.
just give me it.
Things seemed perfect, but it would be short-lived.
Nah.
Soon, Mrs. P would fall ill with the elusive linneoma disease. Not wanting to lose his wife, Mr. P would
Yo,
donate over 40% of his bank
dude.
funds to research facilities all over the
We had
nation.
MA
When
and
this
Mr.
effort
Cheese,
proved
bro.
fruitless, he started a research team of his own consisting of Badgie, Bunny, and Sheepy. Mr. P began neglecting the Veggiteers, and he beat himself up for it. Months went by, and eventually real progress was being made. Mr. P grew eager to test the supposed cure and was able to enlist help from the
Oh,
kind
Flamingo.
Piggy family. At first, the results returned positive. They had begun to feel stronger. So, Paul gave the cure to Piper, and she too had started to feel better. But then came the news that the Piggy family had started acting hostile, and soon after, Mrs. P did too. He didn't have the heart to put her down, so he let her go. He
Oh
would
my
search
God,
for the
Luke on the
Veggiteers at the
toilet
farmhouse, but they were nowhere to be seen. A constituent of his, Benjamin, would offer to send search parties
the
out to look
frick
for
is
them, but Mr.
Benjamin?
P would decline the offer. Later, he would travel through the forest with Sheepy and Bunny, losing Sheepy to the infected and reaching the school. There, Gloria would be infected, forcing Paul and Bunny to hide away. Then you, the player, would come along, rescuing them and passing out in the sewers. After minimal traces of the infection were found within you at the hospital, Mr. P would abandon you and Bunny and return to the plant, later to be found by you, hungry for vengeance.
AJ, you talk too fast,
After
bro.
bringing Mr. P to his knees, he would reveal how the infection started to you, and you would leave
Oh
him
my
in the
God,
plant,
Game TDM
seemingly
with
forgiven.
old Mr. P.
But this wasn't the end of his story. Mr. P would eventually find himself up north with the military, working on the cure to the infection, thinking of the Veggiteers and reflecting on his life before the outbreak. When the settlement was later abandoned, he disappeared with the rest of the researchers, leaving his fate yet again undetermined.
Yep.
But hey, that's just a theory. A piggy theory.
Piggy theory.
Thanks for watching.
Hey, W, bro. Let's watch the end credits. Oh, and the news video. Edit by Gogglebox.
But why do that if we could save ourselves?
TV teen short created by Gogglebox, animated by Nessie, animated Archie music, the music of a traveler. Writers AJ and Oziria. Oh, bacon. Status. Extra voices Nightmare Mr. Cheese. They didn't even show Nightmare's part, bro. Footage. Thing Noodles, I made Banana Sour Blue, Dentium, Piggy, Mini 2, Mini 2, Mini Moon, Devound, Mr. Watermelon Plays.
For us to be displaced, doesn't matter now, we're out of time.
Yo, WVid. I was not expecting to see MA, Nightmare, and Mr. Cheese voice acted in here. But yeah, Sick Boy got to be in the end credits and whatever. But yeah, that is actually not it for today's video. We are going to actually do something else. Now, this might get a little controversial between the Pig Theory team, but we're going to be ranking these videos. So first up, we have the first ever theory that Oziria made, which was on Danica and Bitsy for Piggy City. Hey, it's not bad. Honestly, it's pretty good, but it was just the beginning, so we're going to put it in B tier. Next up, how much does the house cost? S tier. Very good, very well made. Next up, the Pig 64 theory. Now, I actually have not watched this. I listened to it a little bit, and then Crown's voice was just so sped, so D tier, I'm sorry. Zompiggy Identity, which was hosted by Oziria. Like, majority of these were hosted by Oziria. These ones. This was honestly very well made. I very much enjoyed it, so I'm gonna put it S tier, actually in front of here. Next up, this one. We have Madness and Reality, which was hosted by Luke. Luke, you did an awesome job on this, but in my opinion, it was alright, but I'm gonna put it in B tier. I'm sorry, Luke. Next up, we have Whose Memory, which was hosted by Crowned, which I never got to make a video on. I'm sorry, Crowned. But this was actually pretty good, I gotta be honest. So we're gonna put it in A tier. Next, we have the TSP's Unspoken Lost, hosted by Q Splits. I don't really think I have to say anything. S tiered. Now, I'm gonna be biased here. This is the best episode for reasons, as Oziria had me and Sick Boy voice acted in this. I was Pony, and Kona was voiced by Sick Boy. You guys should go watch it, since I just spoiled it for you guys. But yeah, I gotta be honest, S tier video, best ever Pig Theory video. And finally, out of the videos, we have the most recent one, which had MA, Nightmare, and Mr. Cheese voice acted in, which also included AJ as the host. This is definitely an awesome video, S tier. Now, I don't know if it goes in front of Q Splits' video or not, but actually, I think it might. I think it does, honestly. Split, you did a good job, bro, but again, it's my opinion. Next is the Distorted Memory Theory, with short hosted by Luke. And honestly, I don't really know how much I want to say about this. I didn't really enjoy this short. It's not because Luke. I enjoy Luke. He's a good guy. I enjoy him. It's just that I feel like this theory might have been old already. I don't know. I'm not caught up with theories. I've only been into theories just because of Mr. Cheese and Pig Theory. But if I had to say, this is honestly a D tier. Again, it's not because of Luke. I enjoy Luke. But again, it's just my opinion on the video, or short, I should say. Moving on, we have Mr. Stitchy Trapping the TSP, which was hosted by Oziria. I'm gonna be honest, this is a C tier video. Because again, we don't know for sure if Mr. Stitchy actually did trap them or not. And then back with this, I really don't think I need to explain this, but yeah. The short, it was alright. Next up, we have the short hosted by Crowned, which was Raised. This, if I gotta be honest, this is probably a B tier video, or a short, I should say. Next up, we have Patience Zero, hosted by Q-Splits. S tier. Alright, next up, we have... I forgot what this theory was about. Let me go look at it real quickly. Okay, so it was about the Book 2 Aftermath, hosted by Luke, and I'm gonna put this in S tier. But yeah, S tier, I did enjoy it. And finally, we have the price of the house map, hosted by Oziria. This goes very well. But yeah, that is it for today's ranking video, or not ranking video, reaction to the Pig Theory new video and ranking the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like, subscribe, turn on the bell, subscribe to the Piggy Theories, and subscribe to all the hosts. And they do an awesome job. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out!